You went through something, very emotional, very personal. How do we take a lesson here towards the collective, right? Like what's next? So for you, right? What is it for you to be a Jew today? What does it mean to connect with that piece inside of you, that part, that quality, that spirit, that whatever you want to call it?
I always like sharing my story, um, bits and pieces throughout different interviews because it makes people sit back and it makes them, think because how does this happen, right? Like how does a Jewish woman meet a white supremacist whose father was in the KKK? How do they get married? How do they have a kid? How does she survive? How does she become, you know, a proud Jew? How do these things happen? I don't know. I went through these, it's to me, it's God. I went through all these obstacles in my life um, to be able to handle now. It's difficult to put your finger on it. And it's difficult to say, okay, well, how can we change this? How is it going to make it better? And the only way I know really how to make it better is, in order to fight anti-Semitism, there's a quote that says like, one must become more Jewish. And that to me is what I've been doing. I study Torah weekly with a rabbi, and I learn our history because that was the first thing I had to know, our entire history backwards and forwards, and where we traveled and what we went through in order to understand who we are. And then I had to understand kind of the religious aspect itself, and then why people turn towards secularism and why people assimilate, and understand the Jewish mindset of today, because really it's about us.
What's about us?
All of this, it's about us. Yes, people are always going to hate us, but we hate ourselves too.